What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hello, hello. It's Tuesday, I think. I'm going to give everyone a second to get into the room. I'm late. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to go live chewing my Danish. And so I waited a second, and then it was like taking forever. So I was like, chew faster. And here I am. Is it me, or am I just like right in your faces today? Yes, ma'am. I'm not gonna lie. I was totally gonna come up here and chew someone out. Give you a new one. Is that how they say that? Give you a new one? Yeah. I was gonna do it. And then this morning I was like, what is that gonna do? It's just gonna create new victims. It's just gonna create new problems. And what am I trying to gain from what I'm doing? So it's like, if I'm going to come up here and talk to a group of people, I'm usually doing it for a reason, whether it's just simply monetary gain or it's some type of benefit to me, or it's some type of benefit to you and me. And so you get what you give, you get what you put out. For me, I just spent 4 days in the hollers in Hendersonville in Georgia. I've never been to Georgia, so that was a little bit different. Georgia looks a little bit different. Their trees are completely not what we have here, and it's fascinating to me how the setting is that much different. So basically, I just want to talk a little bit about what happened when I went with Dolly Vision to our little trip we went on. And everybody says we're out here just taking vacations. Yeah, that would definitely not have been my choice of vacation. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good to see everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Short Legs, I saw you had sent me a phone holder. I'm so excited to get that actually in my car. This is still the rental I had until today. So I'm going to be taking the rental back across the street today. And, whoa. I'm trying to fix something that's not broken. All right. Anyways, thank you, Short Legs. Happy Thanksgiving. You're the best. Thank you so much. That'll help my coffee addiction. So it looks like we got 78 in here and 36 likes. Thank you, half of you, for smashing that like button for me. It's a different format than some are used to, because when you go live right from YouTube, it's a little bit different than when you do it in StreamYards. And so if you just double tap on the video, it usually gets you the heart. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Find something to be thankful for. I have to remind myself all the time. But yeah, so we went and we started out in Georgia. Actually, okay, first off, I'm going to tell it like I wanted to tell it last night. We left. It was raining. My phone got smashed. It was hot. We get to Georgia. It's like in the middle of the night. And I'm like, I'm planning on finding a hotel on the way there. I don't have a phone. So we're just like, where are we going to stay? I don't know. Well, you figure it out. So then we get to the one hotel, whatever, and they were under construction. I mean, it was bad. So then we get woken up, banging, 7 o'clock. I thought they had like sound ordinances to where you can't do freaking loud bangs on people's freaking area until a certain amount of time. And that's not true. And then, so then we go to the courthouse in Georgia, Chatham County. And, hi, PJ. It's hot as hell here in South Africa. Happy Thanksgiving. Wow. Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, I bet it is hot there. I would love to go there one day and visit like a safari. I want to see wild animals. But, yeah, team no sleep right here. Me too. No sleep at all. So, we get to the courthouse, and he was planning on having the court TV stream up on his stream so that he could have that showing while, he goes inside. And so I'm like, well, why don't I just sit out here and stream it from the laptop and then control the panel, not the panel, the back behind the scenes stuff. Good morning, Steven's Adventures. And because at first I was going to go inside also, but then I'm like, I absolutely despise courtrooms. I've only been to court like 5 times total, and it's like, it's nerve-wracking. I'm not really one to get in trouble. Like, last time I got pulled over, I cried. That's how much I don't like that setting. And so we decided, like, on the fly that I was going to stay in the car and he was going to go inside, which I'm glad, because he had so much time on court TV and on Law and Crime. It was just like, ugh, I don't like the limelight that much. I really don't. I don't like the limelight almost at all. So he goes in, Leilani comes in her actual prison outfit, and I'm just like, that's different. Okay. But she's been charged with malice murder of her baby, and I cannot even believe what I was hearing in the courtroom. Like, I literally I was in the car, no. I'm like, did that really happen? Ma'am, you've been convicted and charged of malice murder of your baby. You have no say in where this poor child's remains are going to be placed. But I think that was really just her trying to stick it to her mama one last time. They have a volatile relationship, it seems like, and I can relate. My mom and I sometimes bump heads really bad, so I can relate. I felt for her there. But man, they can't wear prison clothing for trial because it sets an image of guilty before the I know. But the jumpsuit is mandatory for sentencing because she's now guilty. Yeah, and I love that for her. I believe she's guilty. But I do see her appeal is going through. So we're going to see another trial, possibly. I think, does anybody know, Big Bird, do you know, can they take that appeal request and deny it still? Because, I don't know. It was great seeing Dolly in the back. Thank you, Short Legs. Awesome. Thank you so much. If you got a membership from Short Legs, make sure to thank her if you're in here this morning. It's kind of early for a lot of people. So a lot of people that watch me are on the replay. But thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Wow. It's good to be back. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, because it's like my sleep schedule is a little bit messed up, but for the most part. Anyways, man, that's so good. This is like a dessert. Somebody told me this last time I was showing you guys what kind of coffee I drink. Somebody in the chat was like, that's not coffee, that's dessert. I think you're right. It's more dessert than it is coffee. Good morning, Michael. Hey, Bug Cherry Lover. And so, all right, so we got to witness Leilani's sentencing, even though now, like I was saying, if she does a retrial completely over and gets granted the appeal, we might have to go through this all over again. Like, how horrific. Ultimately, her claiming that the baby needed to go home and that she needed to release his remains to her brother. Now, I think that's a bad thing for her appeal case, because they're not going to have the evidence or the possibility of retesting evidence with the poor little boy, which I just can't. It's horrific. Rita, please pray for our family. We lost a niece yesterday. She left behind a husband and 3 small kids. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you, Miss Rita. That is horrific. I can't imagine. And definitely prayers for you and your family. That's horrific. I've not dealt with personal loss. It's like when you have a big family, I'd imagine that you have a lot of people you may possibly lose. But when you're like me, my whole family is basically overseas, and the people that I have here, my mom, my dad, my sister, um, I don't really get to witness loss like that. And it's like, I don't, I've witnessed loss as in I've seen people pass away as being an EMT only, not anybody really close to me. So it's like, I can't even imagine. Oh man, Steven's adventure. My friend died in a car accident yesterday. I'm so sorry for that. Wow. That's just crazy. It's terrible how you can realize in 1 second of the day that life is precious. And, you know, I was going to come in here and just give it to y'all. I was going to rant away and complain and bitch and moan. And then I sat this morning before I even hit drive and just thought to myself, like, you know, well, what's that going to do? What's that going to accomplish? Who is that going to help? And ultimately, I want to come here to help, not to make things worse or not to be a part of the problem. And that's hard sometimes because, you know, I want to stand up for myself too. I want to, you know, tell you guys about why the person that drags me the most is the bad person and not me. But ultimately, you're going to see the difference by our actions. And yeah. Yeah, she can appeal just because she can. I thought the appeal had to be approved, though. So you guys, basically, you're telling me that Leilani Simon can request an appeal to her trial we just had. We spent all that time and money. But yet we're going to have to do it all over again just because she wants another case? I mean, I thought there has to be some type of, the appeal is automatic whether she wants it or not, or tax dollars at work. See, I thought there had to be a rhyme or reason for an appeal, like that you don't just get one just because. And that's where I might be uneducated. No way. Yeah, see, so, like, the fact that we're going to have to do a redo is just, it's disturbing. It's disturbing. That makes me upset. Because, like, what did we spend all that time convicting her for? It's just, ugh. I think I was the person that said that coffee is dessert, and I'm jealous because I can't have the sugar. I probably really should stop having that much sugar, because I could totally see me, and I'm not going to speak it into action, having sugar issues, though. But it's like the highlight of my morning. It's the reason I wake up every morning. That's terrible, but that's how much we're addicted to sugar, in my opinion. Okay, Michelle, that's what I thought. It doesn't mean the appeal is going to be granted for retrial. Thank you. Not if she is denied an appeal. Yes, thank you. Okay, good. They can file for an appeal no matter what, but she has to be approved for the appeal to go through. Okay, great. Hey, James, good to see you this morning. Okay, I don't see the fifth one at KP. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Oh, you didn't see the fifth gifted membership? Is that what you meant? Sometimes maybe that's because the person's not in the room, maybe, but I don't know. I'm glad that it won't automatically go through, because I don't really see there being any reason for an appeal. And, you know, it was very telling with Leilani. It was very telling that she tried to take that last dig at her mom. And then her mom is standing with her when the judge says, just please stand, when she's rendering the sentencing. And her mama is standing up there with her, like, as if she's the defendant, too. And I'm thinking, like, yeah, you probably should possibly be the defendant also. But okay. Keep standing. And so basically, I have multiple sclerosis and can't ride like I used to. Yeah, I'm sorry for you. That must really suck. I don't, you know, everybody's got something. Everybody's got, you know, it's like I sometimes say stuff and then I'm like, well, there's so many people out here that are worse off than I am. So should the boyfriend, in my opinion. Oh, you think Danny should go back to trial? Is that what that means? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm, of course, got 7 minutes. It's never enough time. it's like it wasn't really a vacation. Like everybody thinks it was a vacation. I just really wanted to go because I'd never been to Georgia. And I'm like, I can check that off my list now. I've been to Georgia. I think Danny's just responsible in my opinion. Yeah, I can see that. Do you think self-driving cars are reliable? No, I don't. I don't. Because I don't like depending on a machine for my livelihood. I can no longer drive. I'm sorry. Legally Blonde. That sucks. But yeah, I guess I'm here to recap a little bit of what I did while we went out of town, and just trying to say, hey, be the light you want to be, or you want to see. That's the title I changed my thing to, because I really don't want to just be up here and be negative all the time, or play into the back and forth with anyone. But I really was tempted. I was born in Georgia, but never been back there. Wow, it's definitely pretty. I can see why a lot of people like Georgia, or why they like to live in Georgia. It's comfortable, it's pretty. It's a cute little quaint area that we went to. Yeah. Leilani does not deserve another trial, in my opinion. And she did it. So, even her mama took the stand, and the prosecutor asked her if at some point Leilani showed any remorse, or if she told her why she did it or how she did it. And her mama was clearly upset still, and crying about that she did not ever confide in her and tell her what she did. Colleen Smith, I seen Dolly, but I didn't see you in the courtroom. I was outside. I was live streaming the stream from the car off of the laptop. So he went inside because this was his thing. He did the court case from the very beginning. And I sat in the car like I'm doing right now. Don't like driving through Atlanta. I can't imagine Atlanta, because Georgia supposedly is a big city. Georgia was hard to get through when we get traffic. It was like at 4 o'clock there. Traffic was bumper to bumper, and it was horrible. And I thought Virginia Beach was bad, because Virginia Beach is a city also, but it's not like Georgia, man. It's like y'all's traffic is 10 times as bad. I have no patience. I've discovered I have absolutely no patience on this trip. That's for sure. Most people that apply for the appeal get them. That's good to know. I won't be disappointed when she gets one then. So yeah. I just realized I got 4 minutes to go back into work, or to go into work. I haven't been yet, but you guys, thanks so much for being here, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I can get here a lot earlier so that we could have a full-blown conversation, and I don't feel like I'm getting cut off while I'm talking. But yeah, until then, I will catch you guys on the flip side tomorrow, hopefully, and have a great day. Be the light that you want to see. Bye.